Clarity Clinical Solutions.
You or a loved one has been diagnosed with a serious condition. Your doctor mentions there might be a clinical trial that could help. But how do you find it? How do you know if it is legitimate, safe, and right for you? Finding and evaluating clinical trials as a patient can feel overwhelming, but with the right tools and questions, you can navigate the process with confidence. The primary place to search for clinical trials is ClinicalTrials.gov, a database maintained by the U.S. National Library of Medicine. It contains over 400,000 trials from around the world. Other registries include the WHO International Clinical Trials Registry Platform and the EU Clinical Trials Register. For cancer trials specifically, the National Cancer Institute has a dedicated search tool. Many large hospitals and research institutions also list their trials directly on their websites. ClinicalTrials.gov is the most powerful tool for patients. The search bar lets you enter a condition or disease name, and you can filter by status, recruiting, active not recruiting, or completed. Each trial record shows a summary at the top, the official title, sponsor, and purpose. The most important sections for patients are eligibility criteria, locations, and contact information. The database is free and does not require registration to search. Key filters on ClinicalTrials.gov include status, focus on recruiting trials. Condition, use both medical and common terms. Location, narrow to your country, state, or city. Age groups, pediatric, adult, or older adult. Phase 1 through Phase 4. Study type, interventional or observational. You can also filter by whether the trial accepts healthy volunteers. Using these filters reduces thousands of results to a manageable shortlist. Trial status tells you whether you can enroll. Recruiting means the trial is actively looking for participants. Not yet recruiting means it is approved but enrollment has not started. Active not recruiting means the trial is ongoing but no longer enrolling. Completed means data collection is finished. Terminated or withdrawn means the trial stopped early. Always check the status first. If it is not recruiting, do not waste time reading the details. Check the last update date to make sure the information is current. A ClinicalTrials.gov record has several key sections. The brief summary explains the trial's purpose in plain language. The eligibility section lists who can and cannot participate. The arms and interventions section describes what treatments are being compared. The outcome measures section lists what the researchers are measuring. The contact section has phone numbers and email addresses for the study team. For patients, the most critical sections are eligibility and contacts, the rest provides context. Eligibility criteria are divided into inclusion criteria, what you need to qualify, and exclusion criteria, what disqualifies you. Common inclusion criteria include age range, diagnosis confirmation, and disease stage. Common exclusion criteria include other medical conditions, prior treatments, pregnancy, and certain medications. Do not self-exclude, let the study team review your full medical history. Many patients assume they do not qualify when they actually do. The criteria are guidelines, and coordinators can answer specific questions. When you find a potential trial, ask your doctor these questions. Is this trial appropriate for my specific condition and stage? What are the potential benefits and risks compared to standard treatment? Will I still see my regular doctor, or will the trial team take over my care? What happens if the trial does not work for me? Who covers the costs? Can I leave the trial at any time? Your doctor can help you weigh whether a specific trial makes sense for your situation. Watch for these red flags. Trials that guarantee a cure or promise unrealistic results. Requests for payment to participate, legitimate trials never charge patients. Pressure to sign consent forms without time to review. Vague descriptions of the treatment or procedures. No IRB approval mentioned. Trials listed only on obscure websites not registered on ClinicalTrials.gov. When in doubt, ask your doctor or contact the research institution directly to verify the trial is legitimate. If you find a trial you are interested in, the next step is the screening visit. Bring your medical records, a list of current medications, and a list of questions. Be prepared to discuss your full medical history honestly. Withholding information can affect your safety. Bring a family member or friend for support and to help remember information. Ask about the time commitment, number of visits, and follow-up schedule. The screening visit is also your chance to assess the study team. Are they respectful, clear, and patient with your questions? Making an informed decision about a clinical trial is a personal process. Consider the potential benefits, access to new treatments, expert medical care, and contributing to science. Consider the risks, unknown side effects, placebo possibility, extra visits and tests. Consider the logistics, travel, time off work, childcare. There is no right or wrong decision. Some patients choose trials for access to cutting-edge treatments. Others prefer standard care. Both choices are valid. The key is to understand what you are signing up for and feel comfortable with your decision. First, start your search on ClinicalTrials.gov. It is free, comprehensive, and designed for both patients and professionals. Use filters to narrow results by status, location, and condition. Second, read the eligibility criteria carefully but do not self-exclude. Let the study team review your full history. Third, ask questions from your doctor about whether the trial is appropriate, and from the study team about what participation involves. Bring a support person to the screening visit and take your time deciding. So, how do you find and evaluate a clinical trial as a patient? Start with ClinicalTrials.gov, use filters to narrow your search, and read the eligibility criteria. Ask your doctor whether the trial is right for you, and watch for red flags like payment requests or guaranteed cures. The screening visit is your chance to ask questions and assess the study team. Take your time. Deciding whether to join a trial is a personal choice with no wrong answer. The goal is to find a trial that aligns with your values, your health needs, and your circumstances.